Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a mental health awareness nail art. This is something that I feel strongly about, so I wanted to, in a form, talk about it, spread the word, that kind of thing. I've got some facts on my phone that we're going to go over, as I did with my endometriosis nail art. So if you watched that video, that was my last video before I had to take a break. So just look for that video. But don't forget to like and subscribe and all the things. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is adding our base coat. I'm using Pilly Base by Holo. That is a peel off base, and you can use whichever you prefer. Once your base coat is dry, I'm just going in with this Sinful colors, Snowy White. I've used it several times. I'm just going to use this as my base coat, and I'm going to apply as many coats as it takes to get it to be opaque. I ended up doing 3 coats and some much needed cleanup. I'm going to let this dry completely, because I know me, and if I try to do something else while I wait for it to dry, I'm gonna smudge it. So I'm gonna wait for this to dry, and I'll be back. Alright, we're gonna go over these polishes real quick. This is in no particular order, it's just the way that I picked them up. The first one is by Color Club. It's called Rain and In. You will recognize this one from the last video. It is part of the Ride or Die Color Club collection. I will link that video up in the cards up here, so you can go watch that after this video. I've got Salon Perfect, Show Me the Money. I've got Broadway Nails, which I've never been able to figure out the name of this polish. Usually on Broadway nail polishes, they have the names on the lid, but this one didn't have one. And then last but not least, I've got Brought to You by China Glaze. This was one of their Sesame Street holiday collection polishes. I don't think you can get it anymore, but it's beautiful, so I wanted to use it today. As for the tools that I'll be using, as you saw from the thumbnail, we're going to be doing a lot of different dots. I've got these dotting tools. I got them off of Amazon, I'm pretty sure, a long time ago. If I can find them again, I will link them down below for you guys if you wanted to check them out. They were just a couple of dollars for essentially 10 dotting tools. As you can see, they're double-sided. But yeah, we're going to be using those today, as well as my nail art brush. I will also have these linked down below. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I've got a lid. It's dirty, but that's okay. But we're going to get started. I'm going to take my biggest darting tool first, which is my green one. Green, it's great. And I'm going to be skipping my ring finger. That is going to be the finger where I put the ribbon. So we're just going to, and all of these dots, they're going to be random. Some colors will be getting multiple sizes on all the nails. This is just going to be, and I just said I was going to skip that one and I didn't anyway. Let's see if we can fix that. Alright, I'll fix that in a second. We're just going to go ahead and do this. But some examples of mental health issues or disorders, or whatever you would like to call them, are anxiety, behavioral, like bipolar, depression, there's eating disorders, OCD is one. I cannot multitask at all. Paranoia, PTSD. I cannot multitask. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. And schizophrenia. I mean, that's just to name a few. There are so many, and there are so many people out there that have these disorders, and some might not know it, and some might know and can't afford the help, and which is just really sad. It's a shame that we live in a world where people can't afford to get help. I'm just going to flip this one over and use the small side, and I'm just going to, and you can't even see what I'm doing, I'm just going to fill in the big spaces with little dots. Some of these that have bigger empty spaces, I will come back in and do some other colors. This is just like a rough dotting. It doesn't have to be planned out or anything. We're just doing some dots. Alright, I went ahead and fixed this nail off camera while I switched my website over here. But we're just going to go back in with this glittery one because it's beautiful and I love it. And just put a few more dots of it in. And the statistics that we are about to hear are from 2020, and I just stick my finger in nail polish. Are from 2020, back when the pandemic happened. So keep that in mind as we go over these. But among adults in the US, 1 in 5 experienced a mental illness. 1 in 5. 1 in 20 experienced a serious mental illness. And 20 plus million people had serious thoughts of suicide. I'm going to put out some more of that Color Club polish, just in a different spot, just to, I don't want it to be clumping up. That's what I was trying to say. So now we're going to move on to trying to freehand this ribbon, because none of these polishes wanted to stamp. If you're curious, I think I've used this stamp before. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the Born Pretty BP26. This is the image I was going to use, but none of the polishes that I had planned to use wanted to stamp. So we're freehanding this. Okay, so we're going to take our brush, and you're just going to get, I'm trying to just keep it on the tip of the brush. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, here we go. So we're just going to pray that this comes out. Alright guys, and there is the nail art. Thank you for joining me today and listening to me ramble about important things that need to be talked about more. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. Just tell me who you are, if you want to, where you're from. Let's get to know each other in this little corner of the internet that is mine. But yeah, this is the nail art. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I got the idea at work today. I don't know where it came from. It just, here we are. I knew the color was green, so I wanted to do something green. It's a little bit more green in person, I believe, than it is on camera for some reason. We're just gonna go with it. But yeah, I thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. I upload on Wednesday at noon Central Time. So come join me next week. And bye guys.